Are you okay, Ariel?
Okay.
I'm gonna be a second behind.
Okay. Well,
Did it matter? We were going to talk about cars.
Cars. Which cars? Actual cars
movie.
or like cars?
Pixar. Cars
No.
2 is my favorite.
Are we gonna do like
Okay, no.
Killer
Okay, now
Magnet?
we are going to talk about Pixar's
The
cars.
true life
Cars
form?
2 is your favorite?
Wait,
No!
fucking seriously?
Cars 2 sucks. Are you kidding?
Okay, to be as a youngin', I actually didn't mind Cars 1, partially because it was interesting to see how like they animated the motion and stuff, and I'm like, well, it's not a bad story. It's not amazing, but it's not bad. But
I
Cars
kind of
1
liked Cars 1 too.
yeah, it was like it's all right. Is it a little obvious on the we want this to make toys? Yeah, I guess, but it's fine. I did not touch 2 or 3.
Yeah. 3, they actually tried. It wasn't great, but it wasn't Cars 2. And it wasn't planes, and it wasn't planes fire rescue, and it wasn't trains, and it wasn't boats, and...
Well,
Okay, was
honestly,
Trains
they did
and
it
Boats
backwards.
a real movie?
Because
No.
it's supposed to be planes, trains, and automobiles, not cars, planes, and trains. So, you know. Wait, what if they
No,
just buy the rights to Thomas the Tank Engine?
I mean, kind of. I'm kind of waiting for it.
Because honestly, they own everything fucking else.
Yeah, no, like, you're not incorrect.
Brian, you didn't have to do that.
Yes, I did. You must die. All of them must die.
You know, I'm a little concerned that Brian said you must die.
Honestly, you probably should be.
Okay, stop.
Acid.
Brian, stop wasting your fucking ammo, god damn.
No!
This is how you can
Why?
tell that he doesn't do survival horror.
Just fucking punch them. God, I'd love to see Brian play the original Silent Hill and just waste all of his ammo.
Kidding.
Hey,
You know,
I
you
can
know
be
what? Let's throw
conservative.
him at Code Veronica, since that's the one that I jumped to after Resident Evil 4, which I realize now was a mistake. But hey, I learned! I had to restart
Ariel,
the
I
game.
did the same thing.
Yeah. I mean, okay, I got to Steve, and I only had 2 first aid sprays. And you need 3 to get past Steve.
Wait, like,
No, but that's that was just bad design.
Yeah, but that was also... when I replayed the game, I got there with like 8 first aid sprays, so I was good. But I was a little frustrated on my first playthrough. But I'm like, I'm almost at the end of the
understandably
game
so.
and I can't finish.
I can't
That's
remember
also when I started doing the multiple save files so that you can go back in case you mess something up.
I can't remember if the highest rank in that game is A or S. But you can only save once, and that's because you have to switch discs.
Oh.
And
is there PS1?
it was on the Dreamcast.
Yeah, I have
That's
the
why it's not called
PS2
Resident Evil 3,
version.
because it was on the Dreamcast.
I technically have Code Veronica X. But I was under the impression they're essentially the same.
They are, except in the original, Claire is thick.
Okay.
Like, do you remember what she looks like in Code Veronica X?
I mean, she looks like a normal proportioned person.
Nah, man, she looks like a straight-ass line.
I mean, yeah, she's pretty thin, but I know people like that in real life, so...
No, but everyone's like that.
I mean, okay, when I was first trying to record the Resident Evil remake, and I didn't have, like, the ratios and shit right, Jill was getting really messed up. Her arms were twigs, which doesn't help because she already has really skinny arms. And then I was like, okay, I don't think this looks right. And then I turned and then her entire body was a twig. And I'm like, okay, no, this is not correct. I'm going to have to change something.
Do you mind that I'm using bullets here?
Yes.
Does this displease?
How are you supposed to rip and tear if you're shooting?
Bullets can rip. You just gotta shoot on an angle.
You know what, speaking of Code Veronica, though, Ariel,
Huh.
do you remember the intro cutscene?
Vaguely. I know that she's, like, for some reason doing super spy shits.
It's so dumb.
It's kind of out of nowhere.
It is.
Is there any context provided later? Because I feel like not really.
No, there's... I think it's in a manual. Claire infiltrated an Umbrella facility in, like, France?
Something.
And, she gets captured, but only after doing some stupid Matrix bullshit where she shoots a barrel and kills, like, 10 people.
Yes.
She outruns a fucking helicopter, Brian.
And keep in mind,
Outrun.
she's not, like, Stars or a government agent or anything. She's still just
a person.
Claire.
I mean, yeah, she's related to Chris, and maybe
Yes,
the Redfields
obviously,
are
being
just...
the brother of an agent means that you have the rights to do the same things. That's how it works.
Of course, that's how these things work. Could you imagine if they went with the original idea and she was just another person? Like, it wasn't Claire, it was the Elsa Walker from the beta.
You know, it would have been... I don't know. Okay.
Which, actually, by the way, the Elsa Walker's outfit from, like, concept art is an alternate outfit for Claire in the remake.
Yes, we talked about that during the remake.
I don't remember that because I was too busy looking at PlayStation model Leon and Claire.
Okay, but that was back when we played Claire.
Ariel, that was like 2 years ago.
It was definitely not.
You sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Maybe it was just last year. It's like a year and a half ago.
That's not two.
Yeah, it is. It's Resident Evil 2.
No, I mean, okay.
I wish you explained yourself.
Yeah, I kind of wish you just kept digging this hole.
Ryan, why'd you jump down?
Brian, why are you lost?
I didn't jump down. I jumped up, and then I shot, and it catapulted me across the room.
Well, that sounds like bad planning.
Yeah, it is. I keep forgetting that this gun is repulsive.
Learn to rocket
a
jump,
kickback.
Jesus.
Well,
Ariel,
like
this
the actual...
isn't Halo. You don't rocket jump.
Excuse you. I was talking about a good game.
I don't know what you're fucking talking about. You gonna talk about what game it was?
No, I assumed that you knew.
No!
But I was
Fucking
giving
say
you
it!
crap. I was doing Team Fortress joke.
Oh. Fuck that you.
No, fuck you.
Fucking hats.
I will wear all of the hats I want.
Oh, thank God my computer's finished exporting Resident Evil.
So your room can stop being a sauna?
Oh no, it's still gonna be hot.
Oh.
It's just quieter now.
I hate this part because it's way too long to go without being able to shoot something. Like, the game actually won't let you shoot him. And I wanted to, because he's
Well,
here.
knock his chairs over.
What?
Knock the chair over.
Yeah!
Yeah!
Rip and tear! Rip and tear the office!
Oh, but those plants are glued down. Too bad.
Damn it. Okay, I don't like. Okay, now.
Man, I love that this guy just leaves all these bullets lying around his office.
It's very
I mean,
nice.
who needs a safe when you can just leave them out?
Devastating. But I am committed to helping you
Are you?
close the portal.
You know, he may or may not be trustworthy. I don't know yet.
I mean, he dies.
In the earliest days of
He doesn't die. He just, you know.
He gets ripped and teared.
So can we
I mean,
talk
he's a
about just because I was making fun of my brother about this recently. Can we talk about the fact that like bipedal motion on robots is so difficult and precise that we've basically given up because it's just more efficient to not do bipeds?
I'm sure we'll get there at some point.
Ariel,
probably
you
not.
can't make the waifu bots if you don't do that.
Yeah, they would just have spiders.
Ugh.
People are into that for some reason.
Ugh.
Bad waifu!
only accessible
But the four-legged ones are pretty creepy too, but
I mean, have you seen those like Boston Dynamics videos
maybe.
where they have things like jumping around?
Yeah. Did you see?
That's cool.
I'm gonna have to find it. I think I saw it during the America versus Japan robot battle. But it was a clip of all the people trying to make bipedal robots and how they just, you know, they couldn't do it. Just kept falling. They would try to do something, they'd be doing good, and they'd just fall over. And
I mean, that makes so much sense because have you ever tried to stand an action figure up on 2 legs?
have you ever tried to stand?
Well, the other day I tried to walk across my room and man, I felt like 3
Okay,
times.
have you ever had an inner ear infection and then tried to
Ariel,
stand?
I feel like this is going into places.
No, because having an ear infection fucks with your balance.
Nah, she's right.
And then it's like, ugh. Now imagine that you can't correct yourself, and then you just fall. And that's where bipedal robots are.
You know, one
So
time
we
I
just
was
have
at-
to cure their ear infections and everything will be fine.
They just need a shitload of
Someone get an ear-ologist stat!
gyroscopes, and they gotta get. They have to have programs specifically just to stop themselves from falling over.
Yo, one time, have you ever had like your entire calf?
Are we
fall
still
asleep?
recording?
I still am. I don't know about Brian.
Me too. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I'll tell the story in the next one.
Okay, but
Okay.
before we end, I have a question for you, Brian.
Uh-oh.
Did you say ear-ologist?
I can neither confirm nor deny.
I mean, we could
This
just
is
go
bad.
back in the recorded.
No, you can't, because I'm deleting it. Bye!